Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to a new episode of this Impact X podcast. I'm Daniel Marcos, author of Impact X. I'm here with my good friend, Mike Michalowicz. How are you, Mike?
I'm well, Daniel. How are you?
Great to see you again. Just a side story, guys. I know Mike probably 10, 19, 18 years ago. We went together through a program in MIT called Birthing of Giants, and then its continuation called Gathering of Titans. So we've been meeting every year for the last 20 years back in MIT for 5 days. They've been game changing.
Yes.
But then also we've been in forum for some years now,
Right.
and having Mike as one of my advisors and part of the forum, and also seeing Mike's trajectory. It's been amazing. So super excited, amigo, to have you here.
Thank you, brother.
So let me go to the key idea number 2 that I want to discuss. Measure your metrics. Entrepreneurs are terrible to measure and know their numbers.
Data is irrefutable. My own company went through this. We had a sales challenge. I own an organization of accountants and bookkeepers. We have 600 members now, and we've been plateaued in the U.S. location around 350 members or so, and couldn't get past it. And we had an internal meeting with our leaders, and the feedback I was getting was, I think it's this, I feel it's that. There was tons of feeling and thought. I'm like, all right, all of us, let's get the data. And we all looked at the numbers, and we were all astounded by the results. The problem was our sales script. The way you pitch the service to say is different than you did 3 years ago, but our script never morphed or changed. So it was funny. We thought it was a retention issue. We weren't caring for customers enough. We thought the prices were wrong. It was simply our sales script hadn't changed. And we only proved that by seeing that we're losing people during the sales engagement process, the call, right. And then we changed the script. And then the data came back. It's like, oh my gosh, we're just saying the wrong words. It was that simple.
But so how do you recommend entrepreneurs to get data? Because I tell them, hey, read the data. It's okay, I get it. Where do I get the data? Like, they have no idea where to get the data.
Yeah, so your accounting system doesn't lie. I mean, that's the starting point, is to go in there and look at what's selling, what's trending. The thing is, first you have to see what the direction of your business is. So the first thing we did is we looked at, in our accounting system, we said, how many clients did we get in 2018? Then 2019, then 20, real simple stuff. And we saw the numbers growing, but we saw that on a percentage basis, it was starting to go flat. Then we ran hypothesis and said, maybe it's our script. Maybe it's the person doing the call. So we tried different variables. It's a form of split testing. So we actually tried 3 different sales reps, and that was one set. It was a brand new data set. So we had each person, Billy Ann was one, Ron, do these calls for 100 calls, and we saw who had the best conversion rate. It was actually the same across the board, roughly. So we said, that's probably not it. Then we said, maybe it's what we're saying. We changed the script, and all of a sudden we saw a bump across the board, and we said, that looks like it. It's it. That's it. And now we went into a full out test. So if you don't have the data, start testing and start collecting. Here's one word of warning. There's no such thing as a data set of one. One example or one experience is not indicative of the future. And so many entrepreneurs say, oh, I changed that Facebook ad. I got my first client. I got my ad. No way. That could have just been a lucky shot. And sometimes you run a Facebook ad and you get no one to sign up on that first day. And you're like, it sucks. No, those are data sets of one. We have to get to statistical probability.
So at Growth Institute, we have this saying that I think we got from Google: in God we trust, everyone else bring your data.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Whenever goes, I believe. No.
Yeah, no, I believe, I think. Yeah, no, that's.
Look, and by the way, my employees have proved me wrong a couple of times. That I say something and say, like, you're wrong. And I was like, no, I know. And they say, like, let me bring you the data. And they bring the data. It was crazy.
Yeah, we've had very hard conversations, argumentative and not even like, comfortable arguments, not like, hey, I think this. No, like, you're a jackass for saying that. No, Mike, you're a jackass. And then we pull out the data. And sometimes I've had to eat my own words and say, oops, I'm wrong. And sometimes someone else had to, but the data doesn't lie.
So quick story that happened to us recently. We have a program that we launched like 5 or 6 times, and it didn't work sometimes. But we launched and we had like 5 different prices. So we were having a conversation, what's the right pricing for this product? And we were just guessing, like, well, I think it's this and what I think and whatever. And we were having this conversation. And one of my team members said, let's get the data. And I was like, but no one can really understand the data that we have. Let me hire someone in Upwork. Went to Upwork, looked for a physics, maths guy, whatever. So they want to understand what's the best pricing for this product. And the guy asked these questions, send us an Excel spreadsheet and said, fill out the data. And we fill out the data like for 6 years of data of this product, payment, conversion rate, how many times they stayed on the, or months they stayed on the membership, all of this. We sent it back, and 2 weeks later, he came back with an answer. So the best pricing is $99 a month. Let me tell you why. It was
Wow.
brilliant.
And how did it serve you? Was it a good rollout?
Brilliant. We haven't changed the price since. We've never touched it since.
Yeah.
But I'm a physical mathematical guy that we have no one on staff. We paid him, I think, like $150 per hour, took 7 hours or whatever, and gave us a response.
That's fantastic.
Loved it.